Well, there's what you call your basic ice repair. A little CO2. Now, if David Copperfield appears on the screen, I'm going to be really impressed.
Yeah, that's real bad. You can see it from up here.
Is it a rut? Is that what?
No, I just think it's a big hole. I think the ice just chipped away. Like I was saying earlier, they turn the air up and they turn up the compressors, and just, you know, the ice is just chipping away and breaking away.
As you mentioned earlier, the Atlanta Hawks have been in town for a couple of games this week, so the basketball floor has been down, I think, since Monday.
Yeah, so it's a good 5 days.
Third period, 8:04 to go, 3-0 Detroit. Chris, the Knights back home on Tuesday, December 27th against the KC Blade. That'll be another division game, and it's starting to get to that point in the year, particularly after the holidays, when 4-point matchups are huge. You know, and KC's coming up. That's a 4-pointer. As I mentioned earlier, Kansas City is Atlanta. He's 16, 13, and 3 overall. 406 goals against, leads the league in wins and losses. Derek Wilkinson making his 4th start in a row against Phoenix. He's 3-0 against these Roadrunners. 11, 8, and 1 overall, and a 3.11 goals against. Robbie Laird is the coach of the Phoenix Roadrunners. Coached Moncton in the AHL, Baltimore in the AHL. There's John Parrish Jr., coach of the Atlanta Knights. His team gaining the 500 mark last night. Robbie Laird also coached in Fort Wayne in this league. The official tent, Tom Kowal is the referee. And the linesmen, Eric Martin and Mark Kadori. Here we go. Chris Nell for Phoenix. Very mobile defenseman up the left side. Tomlinson off his stick. And Drew Bannister controls for Atlanta. Now to Alan Peterson. Ahead off Gavy's stick. Gavy scored a pretty goal last night. He's in. Ridden hard into the boards by Cowie. Defoe is out to wrap it around. Bannister unable to keep it in on the right wing side, and Chris Ferraro is there to dish it back in. Now across it comes to Snell. Trying to work it through a pair of skates. Gretzky steals. He's in the slot. Peter, backhander, and a save by Defoe. Peter Ferraro with the chance and a nice steal. Strawberry by Brent Gretzky.
Yeah, good transition here. He did a good job of standing up in the blue line there and came down to the end too. It was a good play. Defoe stayed with the puck pretty well there. Moved right across.
Peter Ferraro right there with the opportunity in the early going here. Just 48 seconds into it. Glad to have you along. Wishing you a very happy and safe New Year's celebration. All-time season series, 10-7-0. Atlanta leads it this year unbeaten. Ferraro off the draw. Blocker saved by Defoe. Jason Ruff left boards turning. Puck loose, left circle, and swept out by Phoenix. On it is Eric Dubois, paired up defensively with Chris LaPuma. It's Ruff, Gretzky, and Ferraro up front. Stan Jordan is a scratch. It was not known till very late whether he would or wouldn't play. And obviously too many games and too few nights for that knee of his. Tough angle, right wing shot, Jason Ruff. And the save by Defoe. Knights continue to forecheck. Regained by Tomlinson. He's out to make that Kevin Brown. Brown is in left wing side of the slot. Ferraro couldn't get the shot away, and Jason Ruff turns it back the other way. Ahead it goes Pete Ferraro. Now Gretzky in. Dropping it in the hole, but right there was Kevin Brown. Number 3 pick of the LA Kings. Now Brown to Brown, and it's loose. Perreault's on it. Turnaround shot blocked in the slot. Chris Nelson with a good defensive play there. Puck is kept in along the right point by Cowie. And cleared ahead at center. Gretzky, one man to beat. He's got Wilson back. Gretzky looking for a trailer. Plays it in the slot. And Campo couldn't get the shot away. Christian banging right up hard against the glass. He worked on by Cowie. And the helmet comes off. Campo goes down. Colin Miller has the puck. Now Corey Cross. In the middle, tipped right on. And blocked. And a penalty coming up here on Phoenix, I believe, for cross-checking. Tom Kowal with the call. And the Knights will have the power play at the 2:21 mark of the first period.
That was Rob Kelly there, cross-checking on Campo in the corner. After he gave him a little base wash, I think, knocked his helmet off.
Cowie for the 2. The Knights power play. Right on 8% in December. Brian, it's certainly unacceptable.
Yeah, definitely.
It's one element of the game, one facet of their game that has to be rekindled.
Yeah, that wins or loses your hockey games.
Papa John's power play. This first power play for the Knights. Left shot by Cross, blocked to the right board. Nelson chases now. Eglin is there. He's one up and just wide to the stick side. If you call your local Papa John's pizza store in the Metro Atlanta area, you can get a large one-item pizza. The incredible price of $4.99. That's takeout only. This is the Papa John's power play. Nice Steve-a-roo. Down low, Eglin. Now it's regained. McReynolds trying to move it out. Stymied by Eglin's check. And the puck is finally shoveled out of the zone. And Eglin was knocked down. Knights have it back deep in their own end. On it is Corey Cross. Cross weaving his way through center. And a shot from the right wing side. They score.
Nice shot by Yves Giroux there. He just took a wide-angle shot, but I think he fooled the goalie because he took the shot while he was moving his feet. Quick release like that a lot of times will fool the goaltender, and I don't think he was ready for the shot.
Here's the flip pass by Cross. And Giroux steps in for the fluttering kind of a shot that somehow found its way through the path of Byron Defoe.
Yeah, he just stole the puck there from the Phoenix player and got a real quick shot off, quick release. He just shot it right at the net. Defoe wasn't ready. He went in the fire pole between the legs.
1-0 Atlanta lead. Giroux's 11th of the year. Second in 2 nights. And the Knights score on the power play. That's 2 power play goals in 2 nights, which is a good sign for a team that was almost over for December. Phoenix buzzing now with the puck. His poke check back out of the zone. Wilson is there. Sliding it back down low. Wilkinson sets it up. And Eric Dubois will start it out for Atlanta. Ahead, Pete Ferraro gave it away to Rob Brown. He finds Kevin Brown into the zone, right wing side. In the slot. Lost it on the giveaway to Peter Ferraro. And the Knights break it back out. Headman pass Gretzky. Left it at center. And it's loose for Kevin Brown to jam it in. 1-0 Atlanta lead. Dubois hiding it along. That's Jason Ruff. Ruff around left wing side. Stepping it in. Maybe banned on the shot. And the puck is swept around by O'Donnell. Kept in left point. Alan Peterson a shot. Kicked out by Defoe. Puck still loose in the zone, but carried out by Kevin Brown for Phoenix. Brown sends it along for Rob Brown. But regained and worked along by Campo. Puts it back into the Atlanta zone and swept away from danger by Peterson. Knights in the white jerseys and Phoenix in the blue. Maybe with a nice move to avoid the Rob Brown forecheck. And Aaron has it again from Colin Miller. He's in, rolls it towards the net, steered away by Defoe. Around it goes. And kept in by Atlanta's Colin Miller. Now the Roadrunners are out. O'Donnell, former Buffalo Sabres product. Thrown away by Cross, trying to find Gaby into the zone. And Aaron shoots it in. Back is Chris Snell for Phoenix. Around for O'Donnell. Ahead, Niedermansky. Václav Niedermansky will start the rush for the Roadrunners. Played it in, dished right back out by Cross. Colin Miller's on it for Atlanta. He's ridden into the boards, and the puck finally worked free. Chasing Nelson. Chipped it along, but it apparently hit a stick on the Phoenix bench, and will step it out. It's 1-0 Atlanta. This is Heineken, Hockey Night in Atlanta.
Skate, skate, skate! Sonic Blades, Atlanta's largest and most complete skate shop, has ice skates and inline skates from $69. Yes, skates starting at $69. Sonic Blades has replacement wheels just $24 a set. Replacement bearings, $17 a set. Come visit Atlanta's most complete skate shop, Sonic Blades. We have the skates.
1255 Johnson Ferry Road. Call 977-0005.
Come join the millions sold on Dodge.
1994 was our best retail sales year ever. Over 1 million new Dodges were sold, so we're celebrating.
Thank a million.
Get a $700 discount on select Ram diesels.
Thanks a million.
Or check out impressive values on Dodge Dakota.
Come join the millions sold on Dodge.
Going on now at your Dodge dealer. Hurry in today.
My hat's so popular that everyone wanted to wear one. Party time here in Atlanta. Probably a couple of other places around the world tonight, too, I would think.
I would think so.
Chris Nelson shoots it in right wing corner. Back to get it, Eric Levine. Scoring first, tonight's just 7-6-1. Phoenix is 11-1-1, Strawber, so good sign that Atlanta scored twice in a row. The first goal in this back-to-back series.
Yeah, it's a good omen, I think.
Phoenix forechecks. That's Tomlinson. Digging it out. Throwing it in front. Bud McReynolds couldn't jam it home. And Jason Ruff slides it out to center for Brent Gretzky. Gretzky, nice drop pass across. Back to Ruff. Close, but offside is called on the Atlanta Knights.
I'd like to see what Phoenix's record is when they score more goals than the other team.
I bet it's a phenomenal record. There's a look at the Phoenix bench. And Tomlinson throwing it across for McReynolds. Just getting a piece of that was Ferraro to thwart that attempt there. If he doesn't get a piece of that, McReynolds will have a terrific opportunity at the right wing doorstep. P. Wilson plays it across. Chris Snell. Back to Snell it goes. Nearly stolen by Ruff. Dangerous pass, but McReynolds breaks it out for Phoenix. He's in right wing side. It's Bilesma's shot. Blocked. And the puck in the corner. Tomlinson works the forecheck for McReynolds. In turn, Bilesma's shot. Steered aside by Wilkinson. And the puck is tapped out by Peter Ferraro. Phoenix with some momentum here. Runners are right back in. Bilesma pivots. Throws it down low for Tomlinson. Slides it back out. Snell in the slot. Tomlinson couldn't pull the trigger. Now he's back on it. Centers one, but right on the stick of Peter Ferraro. Out comes Jason Ruff. Turns back now and starts it again. Little shot wide of the net. Tapped around by Defoe. Bannister played it back around. And a funny hop picked up by McReynolds. Brown is there. Kevin Brown. Now for Steve Wilson. And the puck clears through. Drew Bannister back to get it. 1-0 Atlanta leads. 12.5 left in the first period. Thoreau keeping it alive, but now Aru breaks it out for the night. Now to Campo. Bumped by O'Donnell. Aru on it again. Looking for Colin Miller. Left circle. Threw it in front. Blocked off. Levine chases. He's dumped by Campo, but managed to play it out of the zone. Send right back in, and O'Donnell tracking it down for Phoenix. Ahead Levine. Pass too far for Kevin Brown, and Wilkinson will play. No icing. Cross. Ahead to Chris Ferraro. He starts the rush with a neat little maneuver out of the zone. Brad Myers right wing side. Looking back for Ferraro. Didn't connect. Kevin Brown turns it for Phoenix. Avoids the Myers check. Drills it on goal. Left leg tap saved by Wilkinson. Puck kept alive by Kevin Brown. Now Rob Brown works the forecheck, but Chris Nelson steals and outlet too far for Chris Ferraro. Wilson is back for Phoenix. Dumped by Ferraro. Puck picked up by Gavey. Looking for Ferraro left circle. Rob Brown getting back. Lost it to Gavey. Looking on Hyatt. Rolled instead to Ferraro. A shot blocked. And the puck picked up by Rob Brown. He holds the IHL record for assists, breaking it last year, 113. The shot is in to Brown. Stolen. Cross. Now Chris Ferraro. Knights are out, 11 to go here in the first. 1-0 Atlanta leads. Nicholas Vachon fighting it back the other way. Potomski, who was suspended for last night's game, is during his third game this tournament. He's back in there. A rough, tough guy. Gaten for Atlanta, and he shoots it in. Knights will change up. 10:45 left here in the first period. Right wing side, puck head man Potomski from O'Donnell. He's in, but LaPuma on the loose puck, and he'll start the rush back the other way. Ahead Ruff with Gretzky. Left wing corner, Gretzky again. Trying to center, blocked by Snell. O'Donnell plays it around, and all the way through. This will be an icing, and we'll step it out. It's 1-0 Atlanta. This is Heineken Hockey Night in Atlanta.
Active, your body heat increases 15 or 20 times. You become dehydrated. As soon as 30 minutes, you lose fluid. Up to 2 quarts of sweat per hour. But more than anything else, you get thirsty. Gatorade Thirst Quencher. Drink it. No other beverage enters the bloodstream faster and rehydrates you better. Chug it.
Nothing quenches a deep-down body thirst better.
Scientifically tested. Athletically proven.
Gatorade Thirst Quencher.
It's gotta be Gatorade.
Next week is my 5th wedding anniversary. Unbelievable how time flies.
Get her present yet?
Yeah, I'm getting her a really nice washer and dryer.
Oh, come on. She'll never forgive you. You gotta get her something for her. It is for her.
No blondes and bikinis.
Get a jewel.
No sales pitch from the chairman.
On vacation.
None of that is what made Heineken the #1 imported beer in America.
You think I should take her someplace special?
Definitely.
So maybe I'll take her to Cooperstown.
No.
You may think you got an early start on the festivities, but that's old Claude, the crazy trumpeter. Or is that Greg Gunn? Is that our director? No, that's Claude. Greg Gunn normally works the crowd like that in that attire, but in this case it is the trumpeter. Knights lead at 1-0. Trent Gretzky working the faceoff down low, but picked up by Eric Levine. He was signed by the Kings as a free agent. 93. He has it again. He's in. Down low, shot by Tomlinson. Stop. McReynolds on it. Right circle shot. That one right under the helmet of Wilkinson. Made the stop. About neck high. Phoenix continues to forecheck well. Levine stands on the shot, and the Knights try to work it. I can't do it. The only guy back, Cowie, has it. Now it's Tomlinson, but two-line pass call. But Phoenix brings a whole new meaning to the word forecheck, don't they? And they send everybody just about.
Yeah, they come hard. They got a big physical team there too. They can really use the body. Great,
Tomlinson.
Great save here by Wilkinson. Is that McReynolds that took that shot, I think?
That was McReynolds. That was Dubois who went down for the block, and McReynolds held it. Boy, Doobie found himself in no man's land there, but he luckily got away with it.
Yeah, good poise by McReynolds there to hold on to it.
We have 9:39 to go here in the opening period. Dan Kamal with Knights defenseman Brian Straub. Glad to have you along on this New Year's Eve.
Glad to be here, Dan.
Nice time to be in New Year's Eve.
That's for sure.
Don't want to be driving too much late tonight, but that's icing called on Phoenix, so the Knights will have the offensive zone draw. This last night's game, I thought, had a consistent pace, maybe as consistent a pace as any game so far we've seen this year. As we check the Alka-Seltzer plus-minus update, Stan Drulia now plus 17, one of the leaders, not only on his team, he's the leader here, but in the league. Jason Ruff plus 11, Eric Dubois plus 10, Corey Cross plus 7.
Yeah, plus-minus that. You know, some people believe in that. Other people don't hold it too much. Don't think it holds too much water. But
how do you feel about it?
I think you know, when you get a real high or low number, a real high positive or a high or low number, maybe then it's telling you some kind of a
It's Jason Ruff, one of the plus-minus leaders, 20 goals, 15 assists, 35 points. What does it tell you when a guy like Yannick Perreault, who has 38 goals, is a minus player?
Well, I think that might tell you something about his own end. He might be forgetting to come back, or maybe not working quite as hard, or running around.
Penalties here, both sides. Speaking of Perreault, he's off for Phoenix, and Colin Miller goes for Atlanta. roughing the call and flashing. 1-0 Atlanta lead. Flashing on Perot, roughing on Miller. So both teams will be down a man here.
A lot of room out there on the ice right now, 4-on-4.
Gretzky and Rupp up front. Nelson and Cross on the back line. And the Knights win it. Cross fires it around. Gets it back now right side to Nelson. That pass angled too much and skips over the blue line. Nelson knocked down. There are your penalties. 10:43 the time. And the Knights regain center ice. Jason Rupp. He's one up. Walker saved by Defoe. Brian McReynolds, former New York Rangers product, will start it back for Phoenix. Cross ice for Biles. Tees it up for Wilson. He plays it in. Both teams skating a man down. Chris Nelson. Weaving his way. Center ice circle. Still on it. He doesn't have the same hop as last night. O'Donnell now for Phoenix. Ahead to Rob Cowie. Walker saves Wilkinson. On a shot by Cowie. Knights try to move it out. And can't do it. Kept in nicely in the slot. It rolls off the stick of Niedermansky. But good play by Edgerton, former Atlanta Knight. And the Knights finally come out again. It's Chris Ferraro. Dropping it back for LaPuma. Dangerous cross-ice pass. Niedermansky steals. A circle shot hit the side of the net. Dubois on it. Now LaPuma again. This time trying to work it for Ferraro. Hops up in the air and knocked down by Chris Snell. Edgerton is in for Phoenix. Right side Snell. Left side O'Donnell. In the slot. Shot. Save. Rebound. Edgerton fan. Left point, Niedermansky kept it alive. It rolls, though, to Aaron Gavey, and he turns, and both teams are back at full strength. Gave it away. Perot, 38 goals in 38 games. Right circle blast wide, and the puck is rolled in front by Robbie Brown. Picked off by Aaron Gavey. 7:05 to go here in the first. 1-0 Atlanta lead. Knights send it in. Snell and Miller converge. Perot back. Has it. And dishes for Kevin Brown. Out for the Runners. Back checked by Eva Rue. And the puck rolled too far for Colin Miller. Now it's given away to Rue. A circle backhander. And would have gone wide. The Defoe got a piece of it with a pad. The battle continues in the corner. Dug out by Yannick Perreault. Trying to spring Rob Brown. He was tripped. No call. And Alan Eglin on it for Atlanta. Now Colin Miller. Across it goes Drew Bannister. Right wing shot. A save by Defoe. O'Donnell with the rebound. Hold it right in front of Yannick Perreault there for Phoenix. From down low, he skates it out. Ahead, Kevin Brown. Pinballed away, and Peter Ferraro has it for Atlanta. He's in for the drop pass. Gretzky. A flip shot tipped wide by Ferraro. Ruff in the middle. Gretzky looking for the shot. Knocked down. Corey Cross kept it alive. Now it's hammered out nicely by Kevin Brown, but picked up again by Cross. He has to wait for everybody to get back on side. Played it ahead. Peter Ferraro muscled on the play by Wilson. And the Runners have it. That's O'Donnell. Cross to Kevin Brown. Knights pick it up again. Chris Nelson long shot. Saved by Defoe. Gave up the rebound, but swept out of danger by McReynolds. Back on it. Corey Cross. I had neutral zone. McReynolds for Phoenix. Slides it for Bilesma. He's had more giveaways here than about a week ago when Santa was making his run. Peter Ferraro. Corey Cross. Gave it away to Eric Levine. On it is Dave Tomlinson. Chris Snell. Looking for Bilesma. Tips it in, and Jason Ruff. Step on the brakes behind the net.
Yeah, Dan, you mentioned about the pace of this game here. Phoenix, second game in 2 nights in a row. They might want to keep it this way. Shot
by Brad Myers. Wide of the net. Out come the Runners. Nick Reynolds, Bilesman. Big hit down below by LaPuma on Thomas. And puck thrown across. Wilkinson holds, and we'll be right back. 4:37 left to play. We're in the first. 1-0 Atlanta. Heineken Hockey Night in Atlanta.
We do the things that we're supposed to do as coaches. If the players do the things that they're supposed to do as players, then I think that gives us an opportunity to have the kind of year we'd like to have.
I try to instill in them that hard work and work ethic is the most important thing on and off the floor, because if you do that, then you're putting yourself in a position where you can be successful.
We go into every game with the same attitude. It's the next game on the schedule, which makes it the most important game on the schedule. It's a team that is going to play an exciting brand of basketball, play it hard, and hopefully people that watch this team play will see that it will be an exciting way to play and will want to be a part of it.
I'm trying to instill those issues about good citizen education, competing hard. I think we've made very good or great strides really in the past year accomplishing being a very competitive program. We still have a ways to go, but we have gotten a lot closer.
Well, Dan, here's an example. Nelson carried the puck up and made a good hard shot in it, and we had no one going. We've got to have someone going hard to the net there, getting on those rebounds, and we'll get a couple more goals.
Boy, Defoe gave it up. It was kind of a tricky save to make. He gave up the rebound. It was right there. Take a look at John Parrish Jr., his assistant Scott Gordon.
A lot of times teams, when they're on the road, in the opponent's building, they want to just kind of hold on to the end, keep it close, and then steal 2 points. And I think right now we got to try and pick the pace up a little bit more.
Even Phoenix?
Even Phoenix.
I thought Phoenix was one of those teams that just come at you no matter where you are.
Yeah.
What day it is.
Yeah.
I love this team for that reason. Don't tell me they're going to be like every other road team in existence.
Yeah, I mean, they like to get the pace going too, but in Atlanta's building here, we get the momentum going. And
next teammate of yours, Devin Edgerton. Number 18 is out there to take the draw for Phoenix against number 8, Colin Miller of the Knights. Knights have it out. LaPuma lifted it out to center. Edgerton is there. Tried to send Vachon in. That did not connect. And Eric Dubois for Atlanta right wing pass. Didn't connect with Campo. Phoenix rolls it back in. That was Cowie. But again, back out neutral zone. And it's played in by Cowie. Dubois. Playing it along. Colin Miller. Now that's Evilou. Had some trouble with it at center ice. Trying to protect the puck. Played it right on the stick of Vachon. He's in with Edgerton. Pivot. Tomsky, left circle shot tipped by Bannister. And up over the glass into the seats.
Hey, hockey fans,
for another whistle. Hey, how would you like to spend a week with the Atlanta Knights on the Norwegian Cruise line? Call Cruise headquarters 404-409-0700. June 24th through July 1st. Of this coming summer. What a terrific idea. Spend some time with some Knights players. One of the great cruise ships of the world. One of the great cruise lines, Norwegian Cruise Line.
I've never had a chance to go on a cruise like that. I've heard a lot of great things about them, though. A lot of fun.
I know one of the stops is St. Thomas. Hello, everybody. Happy New Year to you. Glad you could join us here. Even Tony's come out to the Army for a little pre-party festivity here called hockey. Hi, Tony. Yeah, we think you're pretty great, too. 3:39 left. First period, 1-0 Atlanta lead. On the go by Yves Heroux. Real funny-looking goal. It's not a normal Byron Defoe allowed goal.
Well, if you follow Yves Heroux in his career, he's a goal scorer, and somehow his goals seem to go in for him.
That's Yves right there, and he'll take the draw to the right of goaltender Derek Wilkinson. And the draw is won by Eve, and Drew Bannister has it for Atlanta. Alan Peterson. Bouncing puck right back to the man they call Beach. What'd you say, is deep, dark, lustrous tan, or lack thereof. Right wing pass from Peterson. Little long, but O'Donnell's in. Right wing for Robbie Brown. A shot. Partially blocked by the big long reach of Peterson. Kept in though. Nice job by O'Donnell for Bilesman. Now to Perot. He's dangerous. Right side, Brown, and he shot it wide. And look at Peterson going down to the block. Left side at the point, O'Donnell. Shot blocked by Peterson. Peterson playing a strong shift out there. Now Gretzky for Ruff. Ninths are in. And Jason Ruff plays it along. Pete Ferraro chasing it down. Bilesman is back. Gretzky hammers it along the boards. Snell is out in neutral zone. Gave it away to Cross. Now Davies in. Left circle drive, and he missed the net. On Myers, right wing boards. Played it down low. O'Donnell chases. Puck around and picked up by Chris Ferraro. In the middle, Myers alone, and he couldn't find the handle. Oh, where was that handle?
That was a great play by Chris Ferraro there, finding him in the slot.
Out comes McReynolds. Now Brown. Walked off. And the puck is on the stick of Chris Nelson. Brent Myers is in. Nelson, but his pass was picked off by Cowie, sending Brown away. Cross to beat. Brown is in. Drop pass. A one-timer wide by Tomlinson. Chris Ferraro turns back for Atlanta. Dishes from Myers. Took the hit to make the play, and Myers slides it along to the offensive zone. 1:46 to go in the first.
That's one thing, Dan. I think I'm a little scared right now. We seem to get caught quite a bit, and they're getting these partial rushes, 2-on-1, 3-on-2 rushes.
Eberle. Now for Chris Nelson. He winds up and drills one on goal. Save made. Levine steers it away from danger. McReynolds chasing. Plays it ahead. Kept in by Eglin. He dishes along left wing side. Levine fires it around. Colin Miller's there. Trying to center one. Blocked off by Rob Cowie of Phoenix. Eglin looks to move in, but McReynolds has it for the Roadrunners. 1:06 to go in the period. Puck sent back through the other way, and Cowie, or Defoe rather, leaves it for Levine. And the puck around and out. Less than a minute to play in the period. Eric Dubois gave it away. His Wilson long shot. Steered aside easily by Wilkinson. Peter Ferraro's back for Atlanta. Now Lacuma. Dished it around and out to center. Just 40 seconds to go. 1-0 Atlanta leads in this first period. Steve Wilson drills it. Deflected wide of the net. Eric Dubois playing it ahead, and out comes Atlanta. Peter Ferraro. Swept off his stick by Sean O'Donnell. O'Donnell real steady defenseman. 25 seconds left. Gretzky down low. He had Peter Ferraro, but he had his stick tied up by O'Donnell. Jason Ruff chases. Ruff trying to move it in. Loose in the slot. And picked up by Bilesman. Stolen by Gretzky. Looking for Ruff. Didn't connect. O'Donnell. Now Bilesman turns. And that's going to do it for the period. After one, the Atlanta Knights won, and the Phoenix Roadrunners nothing. And we'll be back with a first period recap right after these words on Heineken Hockey Night in Atlanta.
Okay, men, way to hustle.
Mike Patillo, I thought you were basketball coach.
Well, Josh, I figure if Dion and Michael can play two sports, I can coach two sports.
Wow, I'm impressed.
And thanks to McFrugal Auto Rental, I get to all my games on time. Oh, here comes my team. They're down because they lost today. Come on, man, it's only the first game. Hey, who wants ice cream?
McFrugal Auto Rental, America's discount neighborhood car rental company.
I've been telling you about our patented ice brewing machine that takes Coors Arctic Ice to -4 degrees centigrade, colder than any other beer.
And I've been telling you we're the only brewer who ships our ice beer cold. That's because...
if you don't make it cold.
And if you don't ship it cold, how can you call it ice beer?
Coors Arctic Ice. Nothing's bolder, nothing's colder.
Well, Happy New Year to you two, ladies. Nice to see you here at the Omni. Atlanta over Phoenix 1-0 after one on the goal by Eberle. Pretty entertaining period as it unfolds. It's kind of a slow start. Sharper, I think the Knights improved the pace as play went on.
Yeah, I think so. I thought we had a pretty solid period there.
All right, we're coming right back to the Omni with more intermission activities for you as we take this break. 1-0 Atlanta. It's Heineken Hockey Night in Atlanta. On Sports Sound, being brought to you by First Chiropractic, official team chiropractor of the Atlanta Knights. By Lipton the Brisk Tea. By Norwegian Cruise Line. It's better out here. By Sonic Blades, the pro's choice in skating. By Kimberly-Clark, makers of Ultra Trim Huggies and Huggies Supreme. By Texaco, home of System 3 gasoline. By Philips Lighting, opening the world's eyes to light. By Toyota, I love what you do for me, Toyota. By the Georgia Lottery, the most fun a dollar can buy. And by the new Dodge and your local Dodge dealer.
If you've never tried Angel Soft bath tissue, you're in for a surprise. Angel Soft is thicker, cushier, gentler than you could imagine. It's Angel Soft Soft.
Strong, absorbent, sparkle paper towels. No mess is too big.
How about a few words about why you bought your Cutlass Supreme?
You won't believe what you get for your money.
Dual airbags, anti-lock brakes.
Automatic, air, cruise. You want me to go on?
Cutlass Supreme by Oldsmobile with more standard features for thousands less. Simply priced at $17,995.
The simplified pricing thing is fantastic.
Great car, great value. It's as simple as that.
They listen to me.
It's your money. Cutlass Supreme, $17,995 at your Southern Olds family retailer.
As you can see, we have quite a selection.
If you won $2 million playing Lotto Georgia,
I'll take it. I'll take it.
you could afford to buy a dream car every month or so for the next 20 years.
I'll take it. Why not? I'll take it.
Think about it. Play Lotto Georgia, because a few million still goes pretty far these days.
The wait is over. Home furnishing shopping from Carpets of Dalton has never been easier. 6 of our 11 galleries have just opened, and we want you to preview the South's largest furniture showroom under one roof. Home Furnishings from Carpets of Dalton offer the best service on quality brand name furniture with great selections and all value priced. Even custom cabinets for the kitchen and bath are now available. And to make any home complete, home entertainment systems. Home Furnishings from Carpets of Dalton under the big sign, Dalton, Georgia.
Welcome back to the Omni in downtown Atlanta. The Atlanta Knights leading the Phoenix Roadrunners 1-0 after one period. I'm Dan Kamal with Brian Straub. And, you know, Strauber, that may have been the period with the least amount of stoppages I've ever seen.
Yeah, it seemed to be kind of a slow pace off the start there, and I thought we picked it up a little bit, and I think we have to continue to do that and try not to let Phoenix hang around and stay in the game.
The guys get into a holiday mode. I've seen Christmas games like this where they just go up and down and up and down and up and down, and the game takes about an hour and 20 minutes. Do they get into holiday mode?
At times, Joe, maybe that's part of human nature, but I think also, you know, it's around the holiday time. You want to finish that last game with a good, solid, hard effort. So, you know, it can work both ways.
What did you see out there that you liked?
Excuse me?
What did you see out there that you really liked?
Well, I like the fact we played a pretty solid defensive game, other than the fact that we got caught in their end a couple times. We gave them the out-of-band rush, and the talent that they have up front, you don't want to give them too many outnumbered situations.
We talked about your resolutions earlier. What are some of those resolutions that you've made for 1995?
Well, I think one of them is maybe not to swear on television, and just to keep working hard in practice and keep my mind focused on what I have to do, whether I'm in or out of the lineup.
Now, as a defenseman who hasn't played in a while, I mean, at this stage in your career, do you pick anything up from up top here, or are you seeing anything new out there?
You always get a different point of view when you're up in the stands watching the games. When you're in the game itself, sometimes you don't see every little thing that's going on. While when you're up in the stands, you can really see the whole how the team plays together and you know how trends seem to go.
Last night I thought the Knights transition game worked extremely well. What was going right with the transition game?
Well, I think our defensemen did a good job of, as soon as they got the puck, their first motion was to move it ahead to the forwards. And that's very, very important, seeing the ice and not getting it and, you know, lugging the puck up the ice, just moving it right ahead to the first open guy. Bing, bing, quick passes.
All right, it's 1-0 Atlanta over Phoenix after one period from the Omni. We're coming right back on Heineken Hockey Night in Atlanta.
What do you need to fall in love again?
Ocean Cruise Line.
In Atlanta, Sportstown could be called Knights Town. I mean, just check out the unbeatable selection of Atlanta Knights jerseys, tees, and sweats. Caps, too. Follow the NHL? Then follow the crowds to Sportstown for NHL gear. Same deal for street hockey, because Sportstown's got it all, including inline skates, for business or pleasure. We got the good at a guaranteed good price. Register now at Sportstown to be a stick boy or stick girl at a Knights home game.
Sprint cars, NASCAR, Indy cars, through the years, I've driven them all.
Haviland Formula 3 from Texaco.
One thing I've learned, no matter what you drive, you've got to take care of it. Haviland is the one.
No other leading motor oil offers more complete protection to help your car run better, last longer, even if you haven't been driving as long as Mario.
There's an old Italian saying, when you're cooking, you've got to use the right oil.
Haviland Formula 3. Why add just any motor oil? Add more life to your car.
There are two secrets to getting a great value on a new truck. One is to ask a lot of questions. The other is knowing where to go to get the answers you like. Like how to get a special lease offer on the new Chevy Blazer, Motor Trend's Truck of the Year. It's called Making Your Money Count, and it's at your Chevy dealer now. Now this is a secret I shouldn't keep to myself. Make your money count. See your local Chevy dealer today.
Welcome back to the Omni. This is Heineken Hockey Night in Atlanta. Dan Kamal with Stan Julia, our guest in the intermission. Dan, I've got to get it out of the way right off. Any New Year's resolutions you've been thinking about?
Just keep winning and try and repeat from what we did last year.
Now, you've been back a couple of games. I know it's probably going to be game to game as far as how steady the knee is, especially when games are grouped together so close together. How does it feel, though?
It's very tired out there, and our game plan right from day one was talking to the doctors and this and that was to play Tuesday, get 2 days off this week, play Friday, 2 days off again, and play Monday. So doesn't look like I'm going to be out there tonight.
Long-term prognosis, will it be stable and strong, do you think, under this scenario by January, February? How does it look?
Well, actually, I'm wearing a pretty thick brace out there, and you can tell by the size of my leg. And we're trying to get that off as quick as possible. I talked to the doctors last night because I think it's slowing me down quite a bit. And he says maybe 2 or 3 weeks to brace on, then it'll be pretty much 100%.
I'm sure you didn't feel like Stan Julia out there, but I thought overall maybe one of the better games the team has played, 60 minutes wise, for a while in the Omni. Would you agree?
Definitely. The team's really coming together, and getting some of our older guys back in the lineup is, I think, giving our younger guys more confidence, and that's what we wanted to do, and that's why I was eager to get back as quick as possible.
It's been a lot of fun for us to see Brent Gretzky really start to emerge the last several weeks. He's been on your line with Jason Ruff. Really has pumped up his game, hasn't he?
Brent's come along. From day one, he wasn't getting a chance with John. John was going with the younger guys, and Brent had to work his way in the lineup, and now there's no way you can take him out. He's playing so hard. He's doing little things right that, that you have to do to play on this team, and he's certainly become a great leader for us. 94's coming to an end this night. It brought a Turner Cup championship for you and your teammates about 7 months ago. What does this team need to do to be able to have a chance to realistically defend that cup? Well, I think we've got the personnel here, and it's a matter of going to work day in and day out. And we've got John's instilling that hard work day after day in practice, and coming to the rink with a great work ethic. And if we can continue to do that, we're going to be all set. And the older guys got to lead by example, and the younger guys got to pick it up a step. And if we can do that, you never know. We might have a chance again in the second ring.
So many young guys. Now, you're the leader. You're the captain of the team. Do you feel the chemistry coming together off the ice as well as on the ice?
Well, it's getting there. I think we still have a long ways to go. Last year we were an older hockey team, and we had 20, 22 guys that it didn't matter who you did something with or whatever. You were, everybody got along really well. And this year we're starting to get to that point. We've got so much younger guys, and they kind of stick to themselves. And we're trying to, when we're on the road, we're trying to get the younger guys out with the older guys and get some mingling going on, this and that, and trying to have some fun together. So if we continue to do that, I think it's going to help us on the ice.
Back to this Phoenix club. They pretty much play their game no matter where they are, don't they? They play a wide-open style. They have an explosive offense. It's pretty much stop me if you can, and the Knights have done a good job so far.
They've got the great 1-2 punch with Perreault and Brown, and
and they're their offense. If you can take those two guys away, you're going to beat them, and that's what the team has to do tonight.
Dan, really appreciate your time. Any Happy New Year's wishes you'd like to pass along?
I think my mom and dad will be watching tonight back at home, so Happy New Year's, Mom and Dad, and we'll see you at the end of the month in Cleveland and Detroit.
Thanks again for your time. Best of luck in 95.
Thank you. You too.
That's Dan Drury, our Brooks Brothers interview, brought to you by Brooks Brothers with locations in Atlanta and throughout the Southeast. We're coming back to the Omni after this time out on Heineken Hockey Night in Atlanta.
Introducing the auto-off light. If someone leaves it on, it remembers to turn itself off. But nobody in your house leaves the lights on, do they? Philips IQ Lighting Series with beacon technology. Philips opening the world's eyes to light. To install the dimmer switch, you'll need these tools. To install our new dimmer light, you'll just need this one. The dimmer's in the bulb, not the switch. Philips IQ Lighting Series with beacon technology. Philips opening the world's eyes to light.
It's that time again. Time to send for the federal government's brand new free consumer information catalog from sunny Pueblo, Colorado. Billy here has his, and boy is he proud. Yes, you too can become smarter, impress your friends, great catch, Bob, and make life easier with the wealth of knowledge you'll receive from your free catalog. The catalog is full of nifty free and low-cost publications on topics like saving money, getting federal benefits, staying fit, eating right, even educating your children. Gee, Mary, that's swell. Yes, it's the free consumer information catalog. To get yours, send absolutely nothing but your name and address to Free Catalog, Pueblo, Colorado, 81009. Hurry, tell a friend. That address again, Free Catalog, Pueblo, Colorado, 81009. Makes a great gift.
No one plans to be killed by electricity, but you can plan to stay alive. Know where the power lines are around your house, and please, don't take chances.
It's 1-0 Atlanta over the Phoenix Roadrunners after one period on Hockey Night in Atlanta. Dan Kamal with Brian Straub, and it may not have been Evaru's prettiest goal, but it certainly counts. Kind of a fluttering type goal.
Yeah, they don't ask you how, they just ask you how many at the end of the year. And Yves Giroux is a goal scorer, and he finds a way to put the puck in the net.
Let's check the Heineken highlight of the goal. Really, I think that the best job he did was shedding the check of Dan Bilesman.
Yeah, Dan was right on him there. He tried to knock the puck down, and then Yves got his blade on it and was able to muscle a shot.
Here's another look from down low. We'll see Corey Cross with a nice outlet pass.
Yeah, I think Crosser here was actually trying to just put the puck to space and let Yves skate into it. Wound up hitting their player, and he still got to it. And as I said earlier, he just got a quick shot off. He didn't even look. He knew where the net was, and he surprised the goaltender.
I don't know how that puck went in, obviously between the pads, but somehow avoided the stick of Byron Defoe as well. And that's the difference in the hockey game right now. It's 1-0 after one. Let's check the Georgia Lottery totals after one period. Atlanta out shooting Phoenix. Power plays, Atlanta, that's a good sign, 1-for-1. And edge on faceoff, so really a solid period as we thought we saw.
Yeah, it's kind of a little thing, but it can become a big thing as the game goes on, especially in the offensive zone. And right now we're outplaying them there. That's a good sign.
1-0, the Atlanta Knights over the Phoenix Roadrunners. We've played one period from the Omni in Atlanta, and we are coming back with the start of period number 2 right after this time out on Heineken Hockey Night in Atlanta.
Why do so many people choose Dunkin' Donuts coffee? We use our own special blend of the world's finest coffee beans. They don't. We grind our coffee seconds before brewing. They don't. We constantly brew our coffee fresh day and night. They, well, who knows? So the next time you think of going somewhere else for coffee, think again. Dunkin' Donuts, the freshest cup of coffee you can buy.
For the very best in country music, Nashville's the place. From legends like Hank Williams, Ernest Tubb, and Patsy Cline, to hot stars like Vince Gill, Winona, Lyle Lovett, and Randy Travis. Go to the Grand Ole Opry or catch the next Garth Brooks at the Bluebird Cafe. But if you can't go to Music City, go to Best Buy. They don't sell guitars, but they do sell every CD for $11.99 or less, and thousands more under $10. Some places are known for great music. Best Buy is one of them.
If you've been thinking about playing the market this year, you'll want to take advantage of the stock sale now at your Jeep and Eagle dealer. Buy or lease Jeep Grand Cherokee and get up to $1,200 in values, or save up to $1,100 on a new Eagle Vision. Get a great return on the classic Jeep Cherokee Sport. Or close on a legendary Jeep Wrangler. But don't delay. With deals like these, there's sure to be a run on our stock.
Get great deals now at our year-end stock sale. See your Carolina Jeep and Eagle dealer.
This Atlanta Nights telecast on Sports South is being brought to you by the Georgia Lottery Corporation. The most fun a dollar can buy. More than just a game.
1-0 Atlanta. After one period, Dan Jamal with Brian Straub. As they exit from the concession stands here, there's one of the providers. Well, we were trying to track down Devin Edgerton's fiancée, Jennifer. Right around the pole, if you could just... There she is. I feel like a peeping Tom. Why don't I feel like a peeping? There she is.
That's her right there.
And we'll have Devin Edgerton on in the second intermission pre-taped interview. Strauber, before I forget, is there anyone out there you'd like to say Happy New Year to?
Yeah, actually, I'd like to wish a Happy New Year to my mom, my dad, my brother Mark, my sister Angel, out in Bozeman, Montana right now. I know they're watching the game.
There's Derek Wilkinson. He'll guard the net to our left. And on the other side, it's Byron Defoe. Checking the Atlanta Journal-Constitution scoreboard. Other games around the league. Denver over Vegas, 2-0 in the second. San Diego at Minnesota, nothing yet on that one. Other games, Milwaukee at Fort Wayne. Chicago's at Houston. Peoria at KC. Detroit at Kalamazoo. And the Wings of Soviet are at Indianapolis. Cincinnati's at Cleveland. All later starts as the Atlanta Knights getting this one in early to make room for the New Year's Eve plans of all our fans and players. There's a couple of our fans heading to downtown for the big, what do they call it, first night in Atlanta?
All right, hockey fans, let's get loud for the second period of play.
Celebration time. Here we go. Second period, Rob Cowie along and dished ahead by Snell. Chased down by Nelson. Good job to work it along for Gretzky. Nice, can't come out though. Tomlinson played it in the slot. A lot of shot. Right on by Brown and the save. A fortuitous bounce there to Rob Brown, but Wilkinson made the save. Back comes Jason Rupp. Right smack into your family room, and Peter Ferraro has it for Atlanta. In front, Gretzky trying to find Rupp. Nelson converging left side. Plays it around. In the corner is Gretzky. Takes the bump. Thrown across by Ferraro. Rupp kept it in. A shot high. Glove side. Bounces left point. And out comes Phoenix. This is a 3-on-1 break. Cross getting back in a hurry. Brown in right circle. Pivot. And never got the good shot away. It's swept away by Jason Rupp.
Nelson came across there with his body and tried to block the pass, and it seemed to interrupt Brown enough that he blew the pass.
Long shot by Pete Ferraro. And that was kicked out by Defoe. Phoenix in again. Potomski has a man alone in the middle. A shot. And somehow, Devin Edgerton missed the net. On the right wing doorstep. Off wing now. Alone in front again. A shot and a save by Wilkinson. Wow, what chances the Roadrunners are getting here. You called it.
Yeah, right now, we're getting caught again here. Outnumbered situations.
Pass out high, Snell. He tees one up. Blocked nicely by Dubois. And back out at center. Oh, Edgerton, two big chances down low.
I think he'd like to have them back.
Well, either one. Puck loose, now picked up again by Phoenix. Levine is in. Trying to step it through and rolls in on Wilkinson. He holds on. for the whistle. 18:03 to go here in the second period. 1-0 Atlanta leads.
Miami Dolphins 27, Kansas City Chiefs 17.
Atlanta's won all three against this team, and Derek Wilkinson, the guy you saw juggling the puck, has won them all. I think they just announced that Miami beat Kansas City. Is that what you heard?
Yeah, I believe so. There's Brent Myers grabbing a seat there. He had a hell of a game last night playing.
Oh, he played. I thought he was very instrumental in the victory with that body work last night.
Guaranteed, he was creating a lot and slowing their team down.
Face off of the offensive right circle of the Phoenix Roadrunners. LaPuma has it for Atlanta, and he'll start it ahead. Eglin, back to LaPuma it goes, and Chris plays it in. Defoe winging one around the glass, but not out, kept in by Eglin. Now poke checked away by Dave Tomlinson. Puck played across, but offside is called, and calling that a two-line pass or intentional offside. We're going to take a timeout here as they stop it down below. 17:41 to play in the second. 1-0 Atlanta on Heineken Hockey Night in Atlanta.
I've been telling you about our patented ice brewing machine that takes Coors Arctic Ice to minus 4 degrees centigrade, colder than any other beer.
And I've been telling you we're the only corner. The new DR is all weeds, even wet grass, and very hot. Rare. Very rare. Tired of being
Nothing rushes relief like Alka-Seltzer Plus.
Well, you talk about an inflated ego.
He's got kind of a big head there.
Yeah, I'll say. But high anyway. Face off to the right of Wilkinson. And Rob Brown has it. Cowie shot from the top of the slot. Blocked in the slot by Dubois, but picked up by Rob Brown. Poke checked out, though, by Gretzky. Sent in by the Roadrunners. 17:25 to go in the second period. Atlanta leading 1-0. And the Knights have it again. Eric Dubois lifting it up into the seats. So play stops.
Set up breakout there, and he just tried to put it off the glass and hope that one of our forwards could skate into it. But
at Shiner, at Eric Dubois' left eye was caused by an errant puck in Detroit.
Yeah, it's always scary when you get one up around the eyes there.
I guess actually against Detroit right here. There's Tony. Nice sneak up on somebody in the stands. It reminds us that there's a great deal from Kellogg's Frosted Flakes and Kroger's. 2 proofs of purchase from 15-ounce boxes or larger. We'll bring you a free Atlanta Knights ticket. That's boxes of Frosted Flakes. The puck is steered aside by Wilkinson.
Miller's going to go here for either hooking or interference.
Colin Miller is the man, and holding is the call as we look at Tom Kowal. That deal, by the way, is brought to you by Kellogg's and Kroger's. Your nearest Kroger store has more details. Check the Frosted Flakes display. Colin Miller call for holding at 2:51.
Like I said, he's got a 2-minute holding call there.
Right on it. You're right on it, Brian Straw.
Yeah, Rob Brown just got a step on in front of the net there, and he pretty much had to do that, otherwise it was a great score.
Roadrunners' first opportunity of the night. They were 0 for 6 last night. Yeah, penalty killing was superb last night, I thought.
Great job on our part, penalty killing especially against this club. They got some great power play players out there. A lot of skill.
And that included about a minute of a 5-on-3 shorthanded situation. Chris Nell works it along the right wing boards. Down low, Chris Nelson is there, sending it around, kept in by Cowie left side. Down low it goes. Robbie Brown lost it. Cleared away by Brent Gretzky.
Gretzky's been doing a great job for us killing penalties. He just seems to know where to be and forces them at the right time.
Tomlinson is in. Off pass Perreault in the middle for Brown. Turn around backhander. Score. Wow. It's tied 1-1. Blind backhander. Wilkinson got the first piece. How in the world did Rob Brown maintain his balance to poke in the rebound?
Just a great effort by Rob Brown there. Second and third effort on that play. He just stuck with it and managed to get his stick on it.
So it's tied up. Power play clicks. Both teams are 1 for 1. Another look.
Yeah, here he is spinning around. There's one. Managed to reach back second effort and just barely tip it in before our player got there. It was a great effort by Rob Brown.
There it is again. It bounces nicely to him. He spins, and there it lies. And boy, had the presence of mind to hit the brakes and reach out and watch it in.
A lot of times you'll see forwards just skate by the net there and crawl off into the corner, and he was able to stop and reach back and put it in.
The AT&T goal there. Reached out and touched it right into the net. Puck cleared all the way back through, and icing called on Phoenix. We'll be right back. It's tied at 1. This is Heineken Hockey Night in Atlanta.
How fast can you begin to feel relief from a cold? Depends. How fast can you open Hall's with vapor action? Hall's vapor action means instant action, only from the halls of medicine. How fast can you begin to feel relief from a cold? Depends. How fast can you open Hall's with vapor action? Hall's vapor action means instant action, only from the halls of medicine.
Kroger's been a part of the neighborhood for a long time. We've helped with hundreds of Sunday mornings, thousands of supper times, and goodness knows how many late-night snacks. After all these years in Atlanta, we've made some wonderful friends.
There he is, Claude the Crazy Trumpeteer, working the crowd.
He's something else to watch, that man.
I thought better of leaping onto the ice or whatever he was planning to do. Face off right there between McReynolds, and it was going to be Gabe. You see him waved out of the circle. And stepping in is Ealeroo. 1-1 is the score, and the Runners have the puck. Both teams have scored a power play goal in this one. Sean O'Donnell trying to outlet for Kevin Brown. Picked up by Al Peterson. Levine's on it again for Phoenix. Now forechecking is Bilesman. Reynolds there as well. Davey back for Atlanta. Battles Bilesman. Back out by Nick Reynolds. Now Kevin Brown along the left board. Takes the shot. Spinorama move around. Bannister shovels one. In on goal. Steered aside by Wilkinson. Out comes Ferraro, but not long as O'Donnell get back in a hurry. Now Levine sends it ahead. Nick Reynolds. There might be two lines. In is Bilesma. Along the right side. Shot by Levine. Blocked. And Ealeroo taps it along for Atlanta. Nick Reynolds sending it right back in. Played offside is going to be waved off. Out come the Knights. Ferraro hits the line and drills one. Saved by Defoe. Wilson forechecked by Chris Ferraro, but he's bumped into the boards by Cowie. And the Runners are out again. Poke checked away. Ferraro trying to send Gretzky in. Kept in left side by Chris Ferraro. To Peter, back to Chris. Shot. Saved Defoe. Rebound left board.
That was labeled for the lower corner and got the quick leg out there.
Peter Ferraro couldn't get the shot away as he stepped in left wing side, and it's cleared out to center. Kevin Brown swings it along, looking for Vachon. Nicholas Vachon. Ridden off by Eric Dubois' check. Puck to Potomski. Shot deflected wide. And kept in by Phoenix. Vachon hit by Dubois, and the puck is frozen by Derek Wilkinson. Shot took one about nose high. He's starting to slide down, and Dubois got him right in the face.
I think he got him with the shoulder there. I thought that was a good, solid hit by Duber, stepping up on him, top of the circle.
Here's Eric Dubois, steady defenseman of the Atlanta Knights. Colin Miller, one of the better face-off men I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, you'll see him in the defensive zone taking a lot of face-offs tonight.
There's a guy that can score prolifically at this level. Yannick Perreault, 38 goals. He scored a goal a game on average.
Along with other things, he's got a great shot.
Good vision. Most goal scorers have it. He certainly does. LaPuma backhands it into the zone. No icing, though. Defoe playing it around for Tomlinson. Puck lifted right back out by the runners. LaPuma now to Miller. Colin Miller sending it in for Atlanta. 1-1 hockey game. Second period, 14:02 to go. Night steal, Ruff in front! He had Leroux off his stick. He bumped into the boards by Snell. And the puck out at center. Jason Ruff is there again. Drilling one in. Puck around right side, Miller. Dubois trying to keep it alive. Ruff. Pivots. Sheds a check. Comes out in front. Shot. Saved by Defoe. An NBA pick there by Colin Miller that sprung Ruff out into the doorstep. Miller again on it. Tries the other side. Lost it. Pinching was a Puma shot right on. Saved by Defoe. That fooled Defoe. And out comes Phoenix. Pass ahead to Perreault. Right wing. Tomlinson too far for him. Colin Miller was back. Works it for LaPuma. Tried to jam it along. Couldn't do it. And the puck is lifted ahead but not out. Down low, Rob Brown has it. Runners on the attack again. Perreault center shot. Blocker save, Wilkinson. Boy, they work together as well as any two players in this league. Puma finally says enough and ices the puck. Pressure on Atlanta, and the Knights try to relieve it with the ice. As Cowley's back to touch, we'll be right back. 1-1. Heineken Hockey Night in Atlanta.
It's been a great year, so why not end it with a great deal on a loaded Jeep Cherokee Sport with a powerful 4-liter engine, automatic transmission, power steering, power brakes, an AM/FM stereo, and air conditioning. Not for $25,000, not even $20,000, but for this incredibly low price. But hurry, this year-end clearance will be gone before you know it. See your local Jeep and Eagle dealer.
I don't get it. Some guy bets $228 and makes $3 million bucks.
Can you imagine what Willie Mays would be worth today?
Yeah.
No holiday sweepstakes.
Another Heineken, right?
Yeah, please.
No blimp with our name on it. No racing team. None of that is what made Heineken the #1 imported beer in America.
Where's all that money come from?
Ticket prices.
Yeah, I guess.
And all those beer commercials.
1-1 hockey game from the Omni in Atlanta. Dan Kamal with Brian Straub. As faceoff will take place in the Atlanta zone. Colin Miller and Brian McReynolds for the faceoff. Both waved out by Derek Martin. Second period decidedly slower than the first.
Yeah, Phoenix came out pretty hard out of the gates the first few minutes, and we're getting a lot of good chances.
Rob Cowley plays it along. Now it deflects. Bilesma played it in on goal. Shots on goal still favor Atlanta. Well, we're tied at 1. And the runners are in offside.
Yeah, we had a couple good shifts there with Ruff and Colin Miller in the offensive zone, cycling the puck and getting a couple good shots on net. And you got to do that. You got to do that to try and change momentum and keep the puck in their end.
John Barrett Jr. shuffling some lines tonight as we look at his counterpart, Robbie Laird. Lines some much different matchups. Of course, Stan Dooley is out of the lineup. Chris Nelson plays it in right wing corner. Steve Wilson is there for Phoenix. Sending it around left point. Corey Cross kept it in. Played it along for Ferraro. Shot. Collected off Gaby wide. And Potomski sends it along. Picked up by Corey Cross. Chris Ferraro. Now ahead Gaby. Left wing shot. Stick save by Defoe. Gaby trying to center the rebound. Puck loose in the corner. Campo. Looking for Gaby. Now Chris Ferraro, left circle shot blocked. And out comes Phoenix. On it is Vachon. Right wing pass. I don't think Vachon realized he could have started a 3-on-2 rush there and turned it back to his own line. Big hit in the corner. And Edgerton lifts it back in for Phoenix. That'll be a delayed offside. The runners have cleared the zone. The Knights will try to come out. Nelson ahead to Chris Ferraro. Out of Corey Cross. In turn, Gaby's in. Right wing. Muscled along the boards by Levine. And back comes Phoenix. Kevin Brown. Rolled down by Bannister. Jason Rupp turns it back for Atlanta. Puck loose. Brent Gretzky. Along to Chris Ferraro. 3-on-1 break. Ferraro's in. Right circle. Still on it. Shoots. Saved by Defoe. Bannister was the decoy on the left wing. He was trailing the play. Phoenix back. Kevin Brown looking in front. There, long shot saved by Wilkinson. Rebound cleared out of danger by Bannister. And the Knights back the other way. Gretzky keys one up. Just missed stick side. Jason Rock battles in the corner. Puck picked up by Peter Ferraro. Circle shot. Save. Rebound is there. Ruff trying to get the shot away from his knees. He does. And he shoots it just wide. Oh my, what an effort. Peter Ferraro, backhander. Tipped up over the net. Bounces right wing corner. Gretzky in the slot. 2 ball fans. And Defoe holds on and be still. Reinhardt. Good play there by Atlanta. What a play by Ruff.
Talk about second effort right there from his knees. He was able to muscle his way and get a shot on that.
Wow. Byron Defoe takes a well-deserved hit there.
It was a pretty good couple minutes there by both teams, end to end. They picked it up a little bit. Good transition by both teams.
Absolutely. Kind of the tempo we saw last night in the 4-2 Knights win. Here's the start. That was the 2-on-1 rush. Ferraro, Chris with Drew Bannister.
Pretty good job by Chris Snell there for the Roadrunners to stay in the middle.
Atlanta with a decided edge in that department. Shots on goal. Corey Cross. He's one up. Save. Rebound there. Miller couldn't sweep it home. And a penalty coming up on Colin Miller for the hook. Tom Perall.
I got to say that this is a pretty tight call on Miller. A little bit of a hook, but you see that a lot during the games, and he decided to call this one.
So the Knights will be down a man for the second time in the game. Hooking on Miller, second time he's been off at 9:56.
Atlanta penalty on number 8, Colin Miller, committed for hooking. Time of the penalty, 9:56 for the second.
Phoenix 1 for 1 on the power play. A pensive John Parrish Jr. with his splendiferous IHL tie. Chatting strategy with assistant coach Scott Gordon. Rob Cowie starts the power play. Ahead to Rob Brown. Phoenix on the attack. The man advantage. Puck thrown in front. Corey Cross tipped it away. It rolled out front and left point, that's Snell. Along to Rob Brown. Top of the slot. Snell, a shot blocked. And Gretzky starts the 2-on-1 with Leroux. Gretzky in, left circle. In front, pin, just wide by Leroux. Defoe may have gotten a piece of that. Gretzky centers. Dubois couldn't get the shot away, and Cowie has it. And clears all the way through. No icing touch the stick at center. And Wilkinson sets it up for Alan Peterson. He bangs it along, and Snell will turn neutral zone. 1-1 hockey game, second period, 9:13 to go. Tomlinson in, a man in front, ball strike. Peterson, big defensive play there. He had Yannick Perreault with him, and Alan Peterson made a big, big play. On it is Rob Brown. Out high, Wilson to Snell. Back to Brown. Snell. Wilson right side, a shot. Save. Wilkinson. Rebound. Loose. Picked up by Dubois. Winds it around the boards and all the way down the ice. 40 seconds left on the Colin Miller minor. And the runners are in again. Kevin Brown tips one, and Brown and Wilkinson gloved it. Just in time, and holds on for the faceoff.
Nice save by Wilkinson to stay with that puck there. It started dribbling between his legs, and he was able to get the glove down there quick. It's good
There
play.
it is.
Good play by Rob Brown, just leading the winger there, coming across the blue line. Here it is, just taps it across, and the guy's wide open, and Wilkie was able to come out and break that play out. Real nice play.
Notice that Wilkinson is now wearing the neck protector after catching a couple in the throat this week. Right side, Wilson, shot, tipped wide. And the puck all the way around and down the ice. Rob Cowie checks the clock. 21 seconds left on the power play, winding down, now 18. Wilson, in, left side, pivoting. Shot right on, save, rebound, Nelson. Starting in the rush, trying to spring, dropped, and he nearly did. It kind of rolled off his stick, and Defoe holds. The boards of the snow shower, and the faceoff will come right there in Byron Defoe's end.
Good job of penalty killing there. Our penalty killers. Real good, solid job by a couple big plays by Wilkinson and our defenseman, and also Gretzky and Yves Roux, I believe, almost connected on the 2-on-1 opportunity.
They certainly did. Good rush. Sean O'Donnell, former Buffalo Sabre, Rochester American, as Colin Miller about to come out of the box. 3 seconds left on the penalty to him.
Phoenix talking some strategy there for their defensive zone face-off. Looks like they switched the winger and the defenseman.
Off the draw, Nelson, right side, Davey. A single shotted wide. Tucked along left side, kept in. Gretzky. Wrister through traffic, saved Defoe, he holds on. For another whistle.
Dangerous shot there by Gretz, just a wrister coming in about knee-high, and we had two guys in front in Ruff and Gavey. Good job of getting in front of the goalie, but he was able to make the save.
Brent Gretzky.
He's got a good shot, Gretzky does. He's got to shoot, shoot, shoot. Sometimes he seems to, he's a good playmaker, and he looks to make the good plays. But he does have a good shot. He's got to shoot, shoot, shoot.
How many breakaway opportunities has he had in the last couple of weeks as we took another look at the shot on goal? He's had a lot.
Oh, 9, but who's counting?
9 to match his number. Eric Levine will try to outlet. And deflected off Jason Ruff all the way down the ice, so no icing. 7:40 to go in the middle period. Knights and Runners are deadlocked at 1. Brent Gretzky. Sending it down low for Ruff. Off his stick though, and Defoe plays it for McReynolds. Spun around by the forechecking Jason Ruff. Levine shovels it out, neutral zone. Knights with some good forechecking pressure here as Nelson takes it back in. Knights scored 1 in the first. Phoenix has answered on the goal by Rob Brown. Eva Roux scoring the only Atlanta goal. Sean O'Donnell, a good job to weave his way out of the defensive zone. Puck sent back through by Atlanta. Levine avoids the check of Campo. Outlets. Dubois lays it along to the Knights, and that's an offside. We'll be right back. Tied at 1 on the Heineken Hockey Night in Atlanta.
Okay, man, way to hustle.
Hey, Patilla, I thought you were a basketball coach.
Well, Josh, I figure if Dion and Michael can play 2 sports, I can coach 2 sports.
Wow, I'm impressed.
And thanks to McCruger Auto Rental, I get to all my games on time. Oh, this one's my team. They're down because they lost today. Come on, man, it's only the first game. Hey, who wants ice cream?
McCruger Auto Rental, America's discount neighborhood car rental company.
Attention, smart shoppers. For the very latest in leakage protection, look what Huggies Ultra Trim have in store for you.
The world's first thin diaper just got even better.
By Snell. Knights have it off the draw on the power play, their second opportunity. The Puma. Corral lost it. It's cleared all the way through by Tomlinson. Knights right back. Jason Ruff. Pass for the Puma. Bumped along the left wing side, and the puck is cleared again, this time by Rob Cowie. Half minute gone in the Knights power play. Brent Gretzky. Now for Dubois. In turn, Peter Ferraro's in. The rough right circle. Back to Ferraro. Deep right. Saved by Defoe, and he smothers in the crease. And there's a little headlock from Cowie to Gretzky.
Pretty good job of going to the net there. We had three guys barreling down right on the goal mouth.
Brent Gretzky had the locks all messed up there. There's the chance. Oh, nice vision by Ruff to find Ferraro.
Yeah, backhand there. I think he knew he was coming down the slot and just threw it across. And there you see Gretzky right in the goal mouth looking for a rebound. That's good to see.
Crashing the net. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. 5:18 to go, second period, 1-1 hockey game. Minute 18 left on the Atlanta Knights power play. Glad you could join us on this New Year's Eve as we usher out 94 and welcome in 95. The draw to cross. Back out neutral zone. Edgerton trying to squeeze by Cross. Puck loose to Ruff. He's done. But the Knights have it out of the zone. Chris Nelson up the left side. Playing it in. Minute left on the Knights power play. Cross pinches. Miller's there. Puck loose. Battle continues in the corner. Sent around, and Nelson is able to keep it in left point. Played it along. All the way around right wing corner. Kept in by Cross. Now it's carried out by Bilesma. Taps it along. Edgerton is there. Trying to work the wraparound. Slowed down by Colin Miller's check. And the puck is frozen for the whistle with 4.5 to play here in the second period.
Pretty good job by Phoenix penalty killing there. I thought we did a good job of supporting the corner a couple times. We had 3 guys outnumbering their 2 guys. You need to do that.
Taking a look at both benches. Hey, fans, check out why the Knights at this place get rave review as well. Weston Peachtree Plaza. It's a beautiful hotel right in downtown Atlanta. 404-659-1400 for reservations. Right on the corner of International Boulevard and Peachtree. There he is. Claude, the crazy trumpeter. Aaron Davey waves out of the circle. Chris Farrell will step in. 1-1 is our score. Cowie, left side, a shot. Knocked down left circle. At the back of Ryan McGreynolds. LaPuma starts it back. Knights have time left on the power play if they can something generated, but now time will be a factor. Just 15 seconds left on the opportunity. And Eric Dubois along for Brant Meyer. He bounces one in. Davey chases. Levine is there. Puck is dropped out high. LaPuma shot wide. Right side Dubois. Holds it along. Both teams at full strength. And out comes Kevin Brown. 2-on-1 rush with McReynolds. Brown in left circle drive. Hit the side of the net. Bounces around and kept in by McReynolds. Right side one-timer by Rob Brown is wide. LaPuma taps it around and out. Neutral zone. Off the stick of Ferraro. Tomsky hand passes it and can't do that in the neutral zone, so play against whistle down.
There's a 2-on-1 break there. The player came out of the box and we weren't aware of him behind us here, and he got caught.
Face-off will come in the neutral zone in a 1-1 hockey game. Hey, if you'd like to pick up a replay of the championship win against Fort Wayne last May, it's available now on VHS tape. Turner Cup video now on sale through Blue Line Merchandising right here at the Omni, 100 Techwood Drive, Atlanta 30303, or you can call 525-5800, extension 7319 to order. Bannister shoots it in for Atlanta. Puck around, and Perot avoids the check of Gretzky and plays it along for Brown, but carried in offside by Perot. As many stoppages as we missed in the first, we've made up for here in the second.
Yep, seems to be a lot of offsides, and icings whistle disappeared.
Very sluggish period. 1-1 game, good tight game. Next home game, Chicago Wolves right here at the Omni, 1 o'clock start. You can get tickets through Ticketmaster or by calling the Knights ticket office at 525-8900. Bannister. Along for Gretzky off his stick. Back to get it is Snell. Outlet Biosma. Sloppy last several minutes.
Yeah, we had a pretty good pace there for a few minutes in the middle of the period. All these whistles just slow the game down. Slow down the momentum.
There's another ice.
I think Atlanta.
Yeah, it just takes away from the flow of the game when you get all these whistles.
Phoenix looking for its first win against Atlanta this year. Obviously a different approach by the Roadrunners. They can enjoy a night meal with some friends. How about that? Come out to an Atlanta Knights game. There's great discounts available through group sales. The number is 525-8900. Face off to the right of Derek Wilkinson. On it is Chris Nelson. Now along to Colin Miller, and he'll weave his way out center ice. As Alan Eglin with him. Scored a goal last night at Eglin. Eglin looking back for Miller. That was tipped away, and Yannick Perot starts it back the other way for Phoenix. Now Rob Brown. Stolen by Campo. Christian hits the red line, backhands it in. 2:17 to go in the second period. Nelson, right point. Little flip shot right on, saved by Default. Miller in the slot. Out to Crosser drive. Blocked by Rob Brown. And he'll roll it along for Perot. Too far. Corey Cross. On it for Atlanta. Drops it off in the corner. Tapped ahead. Englund slips one along into the Phoenix zone where Potomski turns for the Roadrunners. He gave it away to Rue. Rue back the other way. Snips it through. Cross pass. Anyone there? Yes, Davey shot to save. Rebound shot to save. Rebound there. And finally it's frozen by Defoe. Here's a line that worked so well last night. Davey Myers and Rue.
I really like that line, Dan. They got a mixture of scoring, playmaking, and physical size with Myers. It's a real good combination.
There's the steal by Eves. Good speed.
I think Eves is fooled by Rob Brown yelling there. I think he thought he had someone right behind him. It's an old tricky play out there. I think Rob Brown was yelling.
Good point. That's a very good point. Roughing call on Chris Snell. The Knights will go on a power play with a minute 33 to go in this second period. Knights would love to take the lead here going into the dressing room. They're undefeated if they have the lead after 2, 12-0-1. Both teams, as you see, 1 for 2 on the power play. Off the face-off, left point, Latula. Now Davey, out high Dubois. His drive, blocked, rebound there, shot, Aaron Davey. Aaron Davey on the power play. It's 2-1 Atlanta. I don't know, it looked like Defoe got a piece of that, Strawber. But it caught the far side post, apparently.
Yeah, he may got a piece of that. It was a good shot by Aaron. He just went for the far post there. He's a left-handed shot from the left face-off circle. There's the original shot. Yeah, he definitely got a piece. I think it went under his arm and just didn't quite get enough of it.
2 for 3 on the power play is Atlanta. LaPuma with the assist. Eric Dubois with another assist, and the goal goes to Aaron Davey. His 8th goal of the year. 4th goal in the last 6 games. 2-1 Atlanta. Nelson lifting it out center ice and up into the penalty box for the whistle with a minute and 11 to go in the second period. Atlanta again 12-0-1 when they enter the third period with a lead as they look at a happy young man, Aaron Davey. Coming along, isn't he?
Yeah, he sure has in the last 5-10 games. He's really been consistent and picked up his game.
Here's another look at that goal by Davey.
There you see Eves and Graham Myers both in front of the net. Look at that. That's when you just want to get the puck through the net and hope someone gets a rebound in.
Play on Nelson. Battling in the corner. Yannick Perot is there. Rob Brown is there.
1 minute remaining in the period.
Minute to go in the middle period. Brown trying to slide it in front. Muscled by Cross. Puck thrown across. Chasing his Cowie. Good job to keep it in, but Chris Nelson is there. Slides it ahead too far for Jason Ruff. And this will be an icing call. Or will it? No, it's touched up nicely by Gretzky. For chance for Atlanta. The wraparound attempt by Ruff. Save. Rebound. Miller throws it across wide. Peterson, left circle. Down low, Gretzky centers one. Blocked. And fanning on the shot was Peterson on the bouncing puck. Tough play there. Ruff kept it in. All this started, Brian, with a very weak icing touch-up attempt by Phoenix. Miller on the right wing board.
We've seen the beating them to loose pucks right now.
Now along left wing side, Perot has it for Phoenix. And with 5 seconds left in the period, he can't clear. Miller shot it wide. Gretzky with a mid-second left. And there's the buzzer, ending the second period. The Knights have taken the lead again. It's 2-1 Atlanta after 2. And we're coming back with a recap after this timeout on Heineken Hockey Night in Atlanta. The Atlanta Knights on Sports South, being brought to you by First Chiropractic, official team chiropractor of the Atlanta Knights. By Lipton the Brisk Tea. By Norwegian Cruise Line, it's better out here. By Sonic Blades, the pro's choice in skating. By Kimberly-Clark, makers of Ultra Trim Huggies and Huggies Supreme. By Texaco, home of System 3 gasoline. By Phillips Lighting, opening the world's eyes to light. By Toyota, I love what you do for me, Toyota. By the Georgia Lottery, the most fun a dollar can buy. And by the new Dodge and your local Dodge dealer.
In Floyd's Knobs, Indiana, people drive for miles around just to see Don Ballard. Because when it comes to car repair, well, there's not much he can't fix. You see, Don's the type of guy who believes that doing a job right and saving money go hand in hand. So he begins each job with a trip to AutoZone. Sure, it's a 20-mile drive. There are other parts stores along the way. But for Don, when it comes to getting the right part for the right price, there's just no place better than AutoZone.
I've been telling you about our patented ice brewing machine that takes Coors Arctic Ice to minus 4 degrees centigrade, colder than any other beer.
And I've been telling you we're the only brewer who ships our ice beer cold. That's because...
if you don't make it cold.
And if you don't ship it cold, how can you call it ice beer?
Coors Arctic Ice. Nothing's bolder, nothing's colder.
Back in Atlanta at the Omni with the Knights holding on to their 1-goal lead. Now they led it 1-0 after 1. It's 2-1 after 2 periods. Now, as you said, Brian Straub, not a lot of flow in that second period, but I've got to believe a huge lift to score the late power play goal for Atlanta.
Oh, very definitely there. It's a good sign to see us starting to score in a power play. And I thought the last few minutes or so, we were out jumping them. The period had its moments up and down action, but for the most part, it was pretty flat, and it was a good thing to see us out jumping at the end.
Early jump by Phoenix, I imagine, had John Parrish Jr. a little discombobulated out there.
Yeah, that was definitely a wake-up call for us, and I think John, knowing John, I think he got on the team and made sure, we got back in the swing of things there.
Did you see adjustments that kept the odd man rushes at a minimum as the period unfolded?
Yeah, I thought we did a little better job of keeping a third man high in the offensive zone, and for the most part, we did a little bit better job on that. We still got to stick with it, though.
This team takes a lot of pride in holding on to third period leads, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, very definitely. Especially in a close, tight game, you want to pride yourself on doing that and keeping that tight D.
That'll be the big story as we head toward the third. But first up, we're coming back with ex-Atlanta Knight Devin Edgerton, a pre-taped interview right after this on Heineken Hockey Night in Atlanta.
Little kids love little food, but if that little food is round, your child can choke. So if you have a child, keep small round foods out of reach and keep him out of trouble. A message from Eggleston, the Children's Hospital at Emory University. When you cook, a lot more than dinner can get burned. So if you have a child, keep hot stuff away from the edge, because what she can reach can hurt her. A message from Eggleston, the Children's Hospital at Emory University.
In my sleep, I was on a quest for ideal refreshment. Water was pure, but tasteless. Boring. Diet soda was tasty, but I'd like it without artificial coloring. You must be dreaming. And I dreamed of 2-calorie Quest. Luscious fruit flavors. Sparkling spring water. Quest. Ideal refreshment. With taste like this, who wants to wake up?
When you are active, your body heat increases 15 or 20 times. You become dehydrated. As soon as 30 minutes, you lose fluid. Up to 2 quarts of sweat per hour. But more than anything else, you get thirsty. Gatorade Thirst Quencher. Drink it. No other beverage enters the bloodstream faster and rehydrates you better. Chug it.
Nothing quenches a deep-down body thirst better.
Scientifically tested. Athletically proven.
Gatorade Thirst Quencher.
It's gotta be Gatorade.
You've got company. Lenny Wilkins, 938 wins. Time to enjoy it, Coach. Welcome back once again. We're at the Omni between periods and about to chat with Devin Edgerton, former Atlanta Knight, now a Phoenix Roadrunner. Edgy, weird to come back to this building. What are the thoughts that go through a player's mind when you've been so recently traded?
Well, it was tough last night, playing against the guys you've been with for 2 years. The emotions were high. I wanted to come back and have a good performance, and I think I got too wrapped up. I wanted to do too well, and I didn't play my game, and it's just tough facing off against guys that you've been with for 2 years. But, it's part of the game, and I got to get over it, and hopefully tonight I play a lot better.
The early going's been pretty good, though, for you, hasn't it? Robbie Laird liking your style and vice versa. You've gotten a lot of playing time?
Yeah, definitely. It's been great. We have a lot of offense there right now, so he wants me to be a two-way forward and help out defensively and kill penalties, and our power play, I think, is amongst the top of the league. So, it's certainly all right that I'm not on that right now. Hopefully I'll get in there later on, but we're doing well, and I like Rob, and we get along good, so it's a good situation so far.
You look at the Phoenix team on paper. It looks like a team about to win 12, 14 in a row. There's so much talent there. The good news is, though, you've never lost more than 2 in a row, so the Roadrunners are pretty stable, but this team is explosive, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. It's scary. Like the other night, we lost in a shootout to Vegas 6-6 or 6-5 or something like that, and the next night we came back and beat them 7-2 at home. It was just a big turnaround, and I think if we can keep that constant aggressive forecheck going, I think we'll be successful. And like you said, we are an explosive team. We can come out of a shell at any time, I think.
Now, you've joined the team about a couple of weeks ago. It seems like you've been on the road since then. Is that tough? I mean, you move all the way out west, and you haven't really found a home or been home yet. Does that impact you at all as a player?
Well, living in a hotel isn't the funnest thing in the world to do, but you get used to it, and it was a little tough at Christmas not having anyone around, but, that's part of the game, and it's a business, and you have to deal with that thing. But, like you said, we've been on the road, and we'll be on the road until January 13th, so that's kind of tough, not being able to see my fiancé, but like I said, it's part of the game, and I have to fight through those tough times and can't let it affect my game.
It's New Year's Eve. Do the players look ahead to the new year and say, I'm going to resolve to do this as a player?
I definitely think so. I do. Anyway, I didn't have a very good first half, and I think in the second half I have to turn it up a few notches, and I expect big things out of myself here, and to help the team win, and personal goals too. So it's a new year. That's why they have it, I think, just so we can make resolutions.
Did the trade take you by surprise, or did you have some influence on where you ultimately ended up?
I had some influence. Atlanta really cooperated, and I have to commend them for that. They helped me out, get me where I wanted to go, and I wanted to go to contender, and I think I'm in a good situation here, and there's no qualms about it. They knew I wasn't happy, so they did the best they could for me.
Now, you're in a warm weather climate for sure. Does that have any effect whatsoever? When the LA Kings, and I see you have a Lakers hat on, when the Kings first came into the NHL, they said, well, how can they keep their minds on hockey? Is that a factor at all for the Phoenix Roadrunners?
I don't think so. You know, I played that roller hockey in Anaheim, and it's the same situation type thing where you just got to go out and play. It doesn't matter where you're at. And it's definitely nice to be out there, but, you know, sometimes you might stray and think you're going to go golfing, but we get paid to play hockey, so you got to put that in the back of your mind and go out and play, and you can't let the good weather or a good city or whatever affect your play.
AJ, I appreciate your time. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too, Dan. Thanks.
Devin Edgerton, our guest in the intermission. We're coming back with more of Heineken Hockey Night in Atlanta from the Omni right after this time out on Atlanta Nights Hockey.
There are two secrets to getting a great value on a new truck. One is to ask a lot of questions. The other is knowing where to go to get the answers you like. Like how to get a special lease offer on the new Chevy Blazer, Motor Trend's Truck of the Year. It's called Making Your Money Count, and it's at your Chevy dealer now. Now, this is a secret I shouldn't keep to myself. Make your money count. See your local Chevy dealer today.
Okay, quit your yapping. We got a new game here.
By new, we all like blackjack.
We still like blackjack. That's why we like jackpot, too.
All right. Deal the cards already.
What do I do with this cow, huh?
You scratch. You ought to be an expert in that department.
Play Jackpot for 2 chances to win with 3 of a kind. Just match 3 aces, 3 kings, 3 whatever.
I won again. I'll be back.
Play Jackpot, because after all, every dog has his day.
This is Stan Drulia, captain of the Turner Cup campaign Atlanta Knights for Sonic Blades. Sonic Blades stocks a full line of equipment and accessories for all skating sports, from ice and roller hockey to figure skating and skateboarding. Sonic Blades has a full service department, from wheels and bearings to skate sharpening by professionals. Sonic Blades, the pro's choice in skating. We have the skate.
Sonic Blades, 1255 Johnson Ferry Road, Marietta, 977-0005.
1994 was our best retail sales year ever. Over 1 million new Dodges were sold, so we're celebrating. With $500 cash back on select Dodge Caravans.
Thanks a million.
Get up to $1147 total savings and values on Intrepid. Going on now at your Dodge dealer. Hurry in today.
It's a special New Year's Eve edition of Heineken Hockey Night.